It turns out Viego is a mid laner. I don't know what role Wright wanted this champion to go towards, but definitely in the mid lane at the moment. He has a 53% win rate in the mid lane above Diamond. This champion is performing. We're seeing a lot of pros like DoinB, like Faker, like Rookie, all pull out this champion in solo queue and soon to see on the pro stage, I hope. Today we're going to break down DoinB's Viego mid. We're going to show you guys how to utilize this champion in your own divisions and tear up some games. Jumping onto the riff now, guys. Viego versus Katarina mid lane. Rune page Conqueror setup. Copy this setup down. It is a no-brainer, the Conqueror for Viego. You're looking for extended duels. You're looking to take over team fights, steal everybody's kits, and just completely demolish the enemy team. Your early game on Viego is pretty strong. You got a nice little Q poke. Trying to harass them out as much as possible. DoinB just moving in. He's just hard shoving this wave in. He'll put the Katarina under tower. It's always awkward for Katarinas, right, to CS under tower. Because Katarinas start their Q ability. Other than that, they just got to auto attack. It's pretty crap. So DoinB, he shoves her in. And he'll try and harass her as she gets his minions. And hopefully he gets a ward over onto the Wraith camp, onto these chickens. And allow you to see which way the Pantheon or the jungle is pathing towards. He might do this after the second wave. It's very common on these hard shoves. Usually Viegos will go W second. It's their wind up stun. And he shoves this in. Gets the water cross, gets the check onto the Pantheon here. You do have to be careful in these type of scenarios though, that the Pantheon doesn't do red, then insta level 2 gank mid. It can happen. So definitely hover into the top side, right? And if the Pantheon comes through mid bot side river, just walk into top side river. Don't walk towards tower because he will gap close. Walk straight opposite direction to the Pantheon. You should be fine. Just trying to harass this Katarina as much as possible. Should be an all-in attempt, level 3, level 4. Katarina no flash, of course. Uses the invisibility to look for an engage. Elise gets a nice little kill onto the Pantheon. Good invade, and DoinB tries to follow up. He's the first to move. Well, technically he was the second, but he was ready to go. He was ready to throw hands. And he'll head back into the mid lane. When you play Viego, guys, I recommend play 3-4 normal games. And just permanently trade. Like, who cares if you lose a normal game or you die 20 times? Just permanently trade on your lane opponents and just test the champion to its max. I need you guys to know how, like, to be able to test your limits on this champion. And then when you come into ranked games, you can really utilize it. Because it's a champion where you're going to have to get pretty low health, get up close and personal, and really look to make some outplays. As the Katarina comes in now. Not making it very hard, making it very easy for DoinB to get these kills. Dash does not land. Invisibility onto the wall. And this is what a lot of these Viegos do. They just get invisible on the wall and they just come in and out. They hard trade on you and it's very hard to know. W flashes in. How easy is that? Grabs the Katarina up. And the Pantheon now, he's looking to try and turn. Pantheon has flash but it's unable to get in. And how nice was that solo kill? You see, he utilized the wall, the invisibility. Completely harassed the Katarina down. And then because the Katarina has no flash, he just flashes in with the W charge. Ignite, solo kill, boom. But now he's in a bit of a tough spot. I want to see how he reacts. And DoinB, of course, guys, plays for FPX, who actually picked up Nuggery, the top laner, and they look to be one of the best teams in the world at the moment, if not the best team. Their recent form is incredible. So DoinB definitely, you know, I thought he might retire after he won Worlds, but man, he's... like, he talked about retiring, you know, settling down with his wife or whatever, but I guess he's still motivated. He wants more championships. He wants more skins. He won't stop until he gets a Rise skin, I guess. I don't know. As this Pantheon doing some very risky invades here as DoinB parts up topside. Uh-oh, gets pretty low here. Grabs the Pantheon. Gonna grab Pantheon's kit. And try and gap close onto the Fiora. It's gonna be a little bit hard here. He definitely needs to hit a recall. He's 2-0. No base yet. And we'll head back in. Hit the whip. Of course, guys, build at the moment. It's Gore Drinker into Blade of the Rune King, I believe. It's a very aggressive dueling build. Pretty much with this champion, you're literally just looking to permanently fight. That's all you're looking to do. So when you do get behind, it might be a little bit awkward as Samira picks up a double kill. Funnily enough, Samira is getting so hard nerfed on the next patch probably that we might not see any Samira for a long time, which makes me happy. I really despise the champion. As we're level 6 now, huge advantage over the Katarina. Katarina doesn't have a Seeker's Arm guard. DoinB, what can we get done? Absolutely nothing. And I want to see Viego on the pro stage. I don't believe we've seen it yet. Taking some time. I think it always takes a long time for the champions to come out because pro play always gets played on the patch before. It always takes time. And especially with so many bugs with this champion, I'm not even sure if it's available at the moment, but I guarantee you when it becomes available, we'll start seeing it. We'll start seeing some players try to look to utilize it. I've seen Faker just spamming the shit out of it. Team Liquid Jensen, most played. He swapped from Annie to Viego. Has a very high ban rate in Korean Challenger. The win rate's not the best in Korean Challenger. The pick rate's not like... It's banned quite often. And there's so few games, it's hard to get good data. This poor Katarina, 30 to 61 CS. Just unrelenting. Very hard to actually gank the Viegos. You have really good escape tools. Makes for a very annoying pick. Pantheon ops out into the top side. He's going to try and follow. Good tempo by the least. Has the crab. Looking for the Pantheon. Get some autos. Stack up that Conqueror. Fully stack Conqueror now. Kills the Pantheon. Turns into Pantheon. W onto the Fiora. And of course, DoinB knows how to play Pantheon. One of his best picks. Picks up another kill. Grabs one. Should be able to turn to the Fiora here. I love this. This champion is so fun to watch. And he'll hit the base here. 5 zip. Probably has enough for the Gore Drinker. And the enemy team is in trouble, baby. Let's go. Such a cool champ. One thing about this champion is that you need to know almost every champion's abilities. I know it's a lot, but this is why these champions like Sylas, like Viego are so fun to me, because every single game is unique. I could play infinite games of Sylas just because every game is different. So even if you one-trick one of these champions, every game you're doing something differently. I definitely think it's a big bonus if you get bored of one-tricking champion, like you don't want to play any 750 times. He grabs a 6th kill, turns into the Pantheon. Pantheon probably one of the best champions. Gragas comes in, W comes in. He ults behind, and the Gragas, they make quick work of him. No way, you're gonna do it to him? Could E-flash. Nice Gragas, bro. And we still don't know who that Viego player was, by the way, that impressed me. We kind of started the whole Viego mid-trend. I'm pretty sure it was an LPL pro, probably rookie. I'm almost certain of it, but I have no proof. No proof of sale. As he looks for the W flash, actually doesn't land it. He ults in, like, these Katarinas that do not run flash, and even this goes for Camille, this goes for the Akalis. You need to understand that they literally have like hardly any escape abilities, that you need to utilize this and hard engage on them. It's a very cocky setup. Very cocky. We slice and dice. We're 7 zip at 10 minutes. We're going to grab some plates for ourselves. Really nice snowball. 50 to 90 CS. It's pretty much doomed for the enemy team. I'm just looking to see DoinB style on them for the remainder of the game. I definitely prefer a meta when you have these type of champions in the mid lane. This is Azir, the Corki meta kind of things. They're so boring, especially in pro play. It's pretty ridiculous to me. I still see people trying to play Corki in pro at the moment. I saw Power of Evil's Corki. I don't know, man. Like, I don't really... I don't like the champion. I think there's so many better options in the mid lane. I don't know why you'd play Corki in competitive. Definitely don't play him in solo queue. Grab Katarina. I think he's going to drop there. Pantheon grabs the 1,000 bounty. Not sure who my next VOD after this will be. People have been asking me for a Mango Fish, the world's #1 Fizz update, so maybe I'll do that. But we'll see, we'll see. Always looking for new interesting builds, new players, new setups, new strategies. If you've got anything cool, make sure to comment it down below. God damn, that's an easy clear. Typical DoinB, stealing away his jungler's camps. Thank you very much, good sir. We have our ult. I want to see another solo onto the Katarina. It's always dangerous to have these type of leads in solo queue, I feel. Especially in lower elos, players get very... They just get very careless and cocky because they think the game's already in the bag. They think they've already got the LP. And shutdown after shutdown goes over to the enemy team as you try and look for 1v5 cool outplay montages. And before you know it, the enemy team's actually back in the with a gold lead or a level lead, and then your team tilts off the face of the earth and you've lost. The key to avoiding that is A, don't get cocky. No game is free, but also B is just take control of the dragon. Dragon should be your insurance to late game win con. So just make sure, even if you are hard stomping, pick up those dragons, guys. It's going to increase your close rate by quite a lot. Pick up the heralds, pick up the plates. Just get as much as you can, just to make sure that if there is a couple of throws, you still have a... You know, there's still a window for you guys to come back and close the game out. As we are just going for the Nexus, I guess. Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. He doesn't got it. He does not have it. And at this point, we're 10 CS per minute. And you just hard shove down mid. You create as much pressure as you can. We'll hit the base now for the Blade of the Ruin King. I hate this guy's base. It feels creepy to me. As we hit the blade, we hit Ninja Tabai. Sorry, still cap toe boots. Why can I never? I always say Ninja Tabby. Plated steel caps? Toe boots of steel caps? What is this? Don't change your stuff on me. Still tilted, man. Whatever. The owner engaged. DoinB moving in. Katarina! I want you. So I'm saying, enemy team coming back. Some great nerfs coming through next patch, guys. We have Kai'Sa nerfed. Camille nerfed. Talon buffed. Not really that many changes coming through to the mid lane. We're seeing... Oh, they're making good picks here. Great stop by the fat man. We're seeing Cosmic Drive buffed. Everfrost buffed. Morello also buffed. So there's going to be some itemization changes in the mid lane for sure. Just trying to think what champions become stronger. Kassadin probably. Kassadin definitely benefits from Everfrost buff because most Kassadins are running Everfrost at the moment. Talia mid, probably not still. I don't think the Everfrost buff is going to do enough. Cosmic Drive might make it viable on champions like Cassio now. But probably still not. I like the Horizon focus. I think, like, not on Cassio, but just in general, it just seems like a better... If you really do want, like, extra damage in the early game, like, it just seems better for champions like the Zoe or the Syndra, rather than the Cosmic Drive. I don't see many champions use the Cosmic Drive. It's probably one of the lowest pick rate items. There's a couple of Cassios who go at second and forgo the Rylai's, but I'm not sure if the numbers are really there. Come on, man. Show me an outplay before the Nexus explodes, I beg. Where's Qmax on Viego, guys? It's pretty much it's just your bread and butter ability. It's just a spammable jab. It's not that complex. Your W is like a charge up stun, and your E is like a Kiana ulti for an Akali Shroud kind of feel. Not that complex of a kit, I don't think. W's in, just misses. Katarina coming in now. And DoinB ults in. Katarina trying to get out of here. Should be one. Oh, no. Who Qs? Grabs that Katarina. Dashing up. He has plenty of sustain. He'll be able to heal that up. Great little solo kill that. Man drop comes in. Is he going to look for it? Does he get it? He doesn't get it. Pantheon's actually doing very well this game. Has the Conqueror for himself. Has 11 kills in the Gore Drinker. It's just a shame his team is utterly terrible. Poor Katarina. Look at this chick's build. Katarina's been pretty much slaughtered recently. I've not seen Katarina Mains doing very well. Just looks like she's confused as to what to buy. Definitely wants the Night Harvester, but it's going to take her like 17 days to get there. DoinB is the wall to get the movement speed and just zooms out of the base. It's Cat, man. Balls of Steel. DoinB moving in now. Ultimate on fairly short cooldown for Viego. I don't know if I really like side lane Viego. I like just ARAM fight Viego. Heading deep into the bot side now. Dragon spawning. Look at Elisa's build. Night Harvester Nashes. Thoughts on that? It's probably good. I can see it being strong. Probably need to be careful of the Fiora 1v1. Let's look for it. Like, you don't really have that much upfront burst. It's more just dueling prowess. Great W by the Fiora. DoinB flashes out, and that's what I was talking about. You need to be very careful against like these champions, like the Fiora or the Renekton, who take very strong 1v1s. Out of base now, guys. Third item, of course, it's Steraks. Looking for those jewels. We're 225 CS at 21 minutes. Don't get me wrong. This CS is tremendous. We have a Flame Horizon over the Katarina. It's all about 1v1s. This is the exact build that other Viego went. It's pretty much the highest win rate build at the moment. Essentially just allowing you to take 1v1s against almost anyone. I would still say a Fiora of similar stature would be able to take the 1v1 very easily, but it's kind of unfair to compare Fiora and 1v1s. If that champion gets played correctly, you pretty much won't lose at all. Great little stun up onto the Kai'Sa. We'll be just weaving the autos. We have Conqueror now. We turn into the Kai'Sa. Katarina gets collected. Here comes the cat now. Shame you don't get the ultimate. Katarina ult would be bloody nice. As we will grab the Pantheon. And we'll head over onto the Nash. Great display. Why DoinB on the Viego? I think it's a fun champion. Enemy team trying to contest the Nash. I don't think it's a good idea. Moving in now. DoinB wants to pick up the Katarina. Grabs it. And they should be able to run it through for the dub on the Nexus now with this Baron. Unless the enemy team FFs, of course, which they do. So until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you learned something sweet on this Viego mid review. I love watching DoinB play, one of my favorite players, of course. And until next time, I'll catch us all later. Peace.